You came to the right place. StackBMX.com's YouTube channel, telling you everything about bicycle parts, from what these things are made out of, to the dimensions on them, to how they're made, if this knurl's grippy or not. We have all the information for you to make the best buys. Today we're going to do and explain a review on these SE Bikes Oakland cruiser bars. These are the crowd favorite. Tons of people love them, not only because of the geometry, but also the way that they look. There's a bunch of different things that people don't know about handlebars and what makes them feel good, what makes them not feel good, and I'm here to clarify that up. So one thing that everybody is always worried about is height. How do you determine how tall a handlebar is? The thing that I found out is that if you measure from the center of this bar to the center of this bar, will tell you the rise. So these things come in at a 7-inch rise. So it's 7 inches from here to here. That gives you how tall your bars are. Now the easiest one is width. So obviously how wide these bars are. These bars come in at 29 inches wide. So from here to here is going to be 29 inches wide. Super simple. Next is what they're made out of. So most bars are made out of 4130 chromoly. That material is an alloy that's designed to be lightweight as well as being strong. And you can even go past that with doing post-welded heat treatment, which makes the handlebar even stiffer, which is kind of cool. That stuff works great because it's lightweight, like I said. It's super strong, but the thing that's different between that aluminum and titanium is the fact that these have a slight bend to them. So imagine you have a little small suspension on your bike and you don't even realize it. So these bars will actually flex a little bit, giving you a little bit of protection from hard drops and stuff like that. And going to aluminum bar or titanium bar, you could significantly notice how stiff the other bars are and stuff like that. But having that little give gives you a little bit more suspension and just kind of helps you land tricks and not be so hard on your hands and stuff like that. So that's what's super cool about it. Also too is when you weld it up together, they weld really good. Guys get really good at making dimes right here, which is the overlapping of the welds when they're using the welder to weld them together. Just a very common used material, so it just makes it super easy to use this material. Let's go into a couple other things that you might want to know about. I think the hardest thing for people to understand is back sweep and up sweep. If you look at these handlebars, they're not perfectly flat. They actually go down a little bit. So when you're riding the bike and you're going down the street, they actually have a bend back, so those feel good. When you ride, how do you say this? Our hands aren't really meant to be so much like this. Yes, our arms can twist, stuff like that, but at our resting position, our arms tend to be to our sides, so naturally like this. So when you grab something, you're more likely to grab a wheelbarrow comfortably compared to a handlebar. So having slight bit of back sweep allows your hands to feel a little bit more comfortable on the bike, and maybe have a little bit more maneuverability. So having back sweep on a handlebar is kind of cool. So that's why you want back sweep. And this one has a 12-degree back sweep. So 12 degrees from how straight this bar is to this is 12 degrees, which is super popular. A lot of people love having a 12-degree back sweep. This one kind of falls along with the traditional 4-piece bar, and it only has 1 degree up sweep. So from this flat bar up, it only has 1 degree up sweep on it. So very, very minimal. Most of the 4-piece bars tend to be like that. I don't know if it's because of a street or what, maybe vert ramp where they kind of originated from. I don't know, but tends to not be very much up sweep on 4-piece bars. But hey, you never know, they might make other bars with 4 degrees and more than that. Tell them to hang tight. But these things come at 34.5 ounces, relatively light. If you want a set of these, head over to stackedbmx.com and pick you up a set of these SE Bikes Oakland cruiser bars.